Ranking the most dangerous billionaires alive, you'll be shocked who's number one. They have all the money in the world, but is that where their power ends? What if I told you some billionaires don't just run companies? They influence elections, control your news feed, spy on your data, and maybe even decide your future without you knowing it. Today, we're ranking the most dangerous billionaires alive, based on their money, drama, and influence. The last one will shock you. Who's just rich, and who's secretly shaping the world behind the curtain? Billionaire number one, Elon Musk. Elon Musk, the modern-day Iron Man or the ultimate chaos engineer? This man isn't just running companies. He's launching cars into space, planting chips in brains, and tweeting like there's no tomorrow. From Tesla and SpaceX to Neuralink and X, formerly Twitter, Elon sits at the intersection of AI, transportation, space, and media. He literally owns the platform he uses to manipulate public opinion. One tweet can crash stocks or spark revolutions. Neuralink aims to merge man and machine. That's not sci-fi anymore. That's Elon in 2025. Billionaire number two, Jeff Bezos. From selling used books in his garage to launching rockets into the edge of space, Jeff Bezos has built a digital empire so massive, you probably interact with it every single day without even realizing it. Amazon isn't just an online store anymore. It's the backbone of e-commerce. It powers thousands of other businesses. And behind it all, AWS, Amazon Web Services, the invisible engine that runs a huge chunk of the internet, including government servers and even Netflix. But Bezos didn't stop there. He bought the Washington Post, one of the most influential news outlets in the world. That's not just media ownership. That's narrative control. Then of course there's Blue Origin, his space company, because once you own Earth, you might as well claim the stars. Unlike Elon, Bezos doesn't tweet chaos. He doesn't need to. His power is cold, quiet, and long-term. He's the chess master, not the showman. Billionaire number three, Mark Zuckerberg. He's watching you scroll and probably knows when you'll stop. Mark Zuckerberg isn't just a tech CEO. He's the algorithm whisperer, the man behind the curtain of your digital life. From Facebook to Instagram, WhatsApp, and now Threads, he's quietly built the most powerful social network empire in history. With over 3 billion users under his control, Zuck doesn't just know what you like. He knows how you think. But with that power comes controversy. From the Cambridge Analytica scandal to accusations of election interference, hate speech, and mental health issues, his platforms have shaped democracies and damaged minds. And now, he's building the metaverse, a virtual world where he's not just the landlord, but the god of the entire system. In a digital age, controlling attention is more powerful than controlling money. Zuckerberg has both. Billionaire number four, Vladimir Putin's oligarch network. They don't appear on magazine covers. They're not giving TED Talks or launching rockets. But behind the scenes, they control vast empires of oil, gas, and global influence, all under the silent approval of one man, Vladimir Putin. These oligarchs are billionaires born from collapse, forged in the ashes of the Soviet Union, and armed with the resources of a superpower. They control pipelines, ports, and politicians, and they don't just fund yachts. They fund wars. Their wealth is hidden in offshore accounts, shell companies, and palatial estates no one dares to audit. Some are under international sanctions, others mysteriously fall from windows. Coincidence? Probably not. This isn't about tweets or boardroom drama. It's about quiet geopolitical warfare. A handshake here, a cyber attack there. The ripple effect? Global. Billionaire number five, Xi Jinping, state billionaire profile. Technically, he's not on the Forbes billionaire list, but when you run the second largest economy in the world, with unchecked authority over trillions in assets, that's more than billionaire power. That's empire-level control. Xi Jinping doesn't just lead a nation. He oversees a massive digital surveillance state, controls the internet inside his borders, and dictates the future of China's tech giants. from Huawei to Tencent. His government has eyes on over 1.4 billion people, every camera, every transaction, every post. He doesn't need to own a social media company. He decides which ones live and which ones disappear. Entire platforms vanish with a single directive. Journalists, influencers, even billionaires inside China, all silenced at will. He controls policy, media, military, markets, and centralized into one man, one message, one system. Billionaire number 6, Peter Thiel. If Elon Musk is the rock star, then Peter Thiel is the man pulling the strings backstage. He co-founded PayPal, funded Facebook before it took over the world, and built Palantir, a shadowy tech firm that contracts with military and intelligence agencies to analyze global surveillance data. While others chase headlines, Thiel chases powerful ideas, often dark, futuristic, and controversial. He's invested in life extension technologies, AI warfare, and seasteading, the idea of creating floating cities outside government laws. He's also spent millions backing political candidates who align with his unconventional and sometimes anti-democratic views. He rarely speaks publicly, but when he does, it's precise, ideological, and often unsettling. Billionaire number 7, Rupert Murdoch. He doesn't run a company, he runs conversations. What you fear, what you question, even what you vote for, chances are Rupert Murdoch helped frame it. Murdoch's media empire spans continents, from Fox News in the US to Sky News in the UK, to the Wall Street Journal, The Sun, and the New York Post. His reach isn't just wide, it's loud, emotional, and highly political. His networks have been accused of fueling division, spreading misinformation, and swaying elections. Not just reporting the news, but creating it. When you control the narrative, you influence society, even when you're wrong. He doesn't need billions of followers. He has billions of viewers, and that's much more powerful. Billionaire number 8, Gautam Adani. From running a small commodities business to becoming one of the most powerful men in India, Gautam Adani's rise has been nothing short of explosive. He now controls massive sectors of India's economy: ports, power, logistics, and infrastructure. In many ways, Adani is India's economic backbone, and that kind of control doesn't come without questions. In early 2023, the Hindenburg Report accused the Adani Group of stock manipulation, accounting fraud, and hiding debt through offshore shell companies. The company lost over $100 billion in value, almost overnight. He's often seen as closely aligned with political leadership in India, raising even more red flags about conflict of interest and crony capitalism. Billionaire number 9, Bernard Arnault. He sells dreams, but those dreams come at luxury prices. Meet Bernard Arnault, the man who turned status into a science. As CEO of LVMH, he controls over 70 iconic luxury brands, including Louis Vuitton, Dior, Moet, Fendi, and Sephora. He's not just shaping fashion, he's defining what wealth looks like around the world. He doesn't deal in data or weapons, he deals in desire, influenced by aspiration. From red carpets to private yachts, Arnault's empire touches the cultural elite in every corner of the globe. Unlike others on this list, he's not meddling in politics or media, but his cultural grip is undeniable. When you control taste, you control trends, and trends control spending. Billionaire number 10, the mystery billionaire. There's always someone you don't see, a name you don't know, a face never shown on camera, and yet, their money moves nations. Their power shapes headlines. It could be a royal family member with trillions in untouchable oil wealth, a shadowy hedge fund titan managing the global economy, or the invisible hand behind a sovereign wealth fund. These people don't attend conferences. They don't tweet. They don't need to be famous because they own the systems that create fame. So, who shocked you the most? Was it the tech overlords, the shadowy oligarchs, or the billionaires we can't even name? Let us know in the comments. Who would you put at the top of the danger tier list? If you enjoyed this breakdown of money, drama, and influence, hit that like button, subscribe for more wild rankings, and don't forget to turn on notifications.